Hey guys, it's a little after 1 on the 4th. Oh, I was thinking about trying to do Vlogmas, but I don't think I'm going to do that, especially considering my vlogs are now like 2 weeks behind. I mean, I kind of like them being at least a week behind. Anyway, I woke up at 12:30 this morning, about a little bit after I had started. I wasn't completely asleep, but I just started to doze off with a Chiari headache, and basically every 4 hours I've been having to take a headache pill. Finally gave up on sleeping about 5:30. However, some rare days, and I don't know why, I get these spurts of energy when my headache med actually kicks my headache in the butt, so I'll get like an hour or so of energy. So I actually managed to get several vlogs edited and scheduled. Now I'm just kind of chilling, not really feeling good. I've been sick all morning. Now I'm just working on a puzzle. I'm working on this one. Kind of in a Star Wars puzzle mood. I'd started a Christmas one yesterday and then kind of just was like, hadn't much more than put the edges together, and I was like, you know what, I really want to do a Star Wars one, so put the other one together and open this one. But I just realized I don't even think I let Kiana out of her kennel this morning. I need to go do that. Oh, the other thing, it's really weird. So I called to call in a refill of 2 of my meds, so I called the doctor's office this morning, to call in a refill. And I was also going to ask if my Fioricet, which is my headache med, if I could get, because currently it's dosed 2 every 4 hours, and I only get 30, which if I have a really bad headache, I can go through that in less than a week. So I was going to see if I can maybe either get a fill as needed, which means I don't have a set number of refills, or if I could get a higher quantity. I'm not sure if either is possible, but I called the doctor's office and they're like, oh yeah, you just need to call your pharmacy for that. Which normally, if you have if you have refills, yeah, you can just call your pharmacy. But if you're out, you have to call the doctor's office. Unless it's a narcotic, and then you have to call the doctor, because then you have to go pick it up. But the lady who answers is like, oh, you have to call your pharmacy for that, even if it's a controlled substance. I'm like, well, that's new. She's like, yeah, we were the only people in town that did it the other way, so we're just doing it the way everybody else did it. I was like, okay. And I was like, okay, so, when that happened? Anyway, and it was like I was going to switch pharmacies for my Fioricet, because currently, due to, it's a whole mess. It makes my head hurt worse. We're currently fighting with insurance to get it covered, so my mom's been paying between $60 and $90 per script for 30 pills to get it covered. We did find a coupon through GoodRx, but there's another pharmacy that we could have even gotten it less at. I think the one that just says any other pharmacy in town was like $50. And there was one that was like $30 or something. And so we were going to transfer it to, we were going to call in one refill, which I still had on that bottle, to the pharmacy so that I had it today. And then we were going to have them call in a new script to the cheaper pharmacy. But when they changed the protocol, it's like, that's going to be so much of a headache to have them, call it in, or have the pharmacy call for refills, and then have the pharmacy transfer it. It's just like, that's too much of a headache. And the coupon we found through GoodRx is saving a decent amount of money. I think it's saving like $30 or $40. So I mean, it's not the amount that we could have saved transferring it to a different pharmacy, but it's not paying as much as we were. I am going to talk to my pain management doctor, because one of the reasons insurance says that they're not covering it is they say it's not on their formulary for migraines. Well, the problem is I don't take it for migraines. I take it for my Chiari headaches, and it's the only thing I have ever found that has ever worked. So insurance said, well, because it used to be covered. When they took it off the formulary, they're like, well, if you try these others that are covered and they don't work, we'll cover it. I just found out, I guess part of what is in my Fioriset is like a narcotic or something, which I wasn't aware of. All I knew is I've been on this med for years and years and years. All I know is it works. I don't even care, honestly. People that have Chiari headaches will understand the statement. I don't care what it is. I don't care what's in it. All I care is that it works. I mean, when you have a headache that bad, you really don't care. All you care about is relief. So, I may see if we can try getting it prescribed instead of for migraines, for Chiari headaches. Or I may just try figuring out what the other meds I need to try for insurance to cover it is, because it just is ridiculous. But yeah, a lot of people, go, oh, well, you have insurance, and oh, wow, you have two insurances. Well, my secondary insurance will not pick up, period. If my primary insurance denies it, my secondary will not pick up. End of story. So I'm kind of screwed there, pardon my language. And I'm sorry, I know my language has gotten kind of worse lately. If I'm in a lot of pain or I'm really not feeling well, my ability to filter my own language gets it gets progressively bad the worse my pain level or the worse I'm feeling is. So you can, a lot of my family knows, you can tell how bad I'm feeling, and you can tell how bad my pain level is by how bad my language is. It's like I told my church grandma, half my family are rednecks, the other half are truckers, and I have more than a few redneck truck drivers in there. So, and as Martha, my church grandma, said, oh, so you really didn't have a choice now, did you? And I'm like, not really. I really do try to keep my channel as, clean and as I can, but with the new COPA thing, I'm stopping as much. I used to try to clip out a bunch of the editing, or I used to clip out the curses and everything, but at this point, keeping them in there, make sure it's obvious that my channel is not directed at children. So if you see them in there, if you hear them in there, that's why. I may put a video up before this video goes up explaining that, because I know the last few videos, my mouth kind of got away from me. But know that I do make a conscious effort most of the time. But the last 6 months or so, it's gotten bad just because my pain level is, especially on the medical trip this last month, it was not fun. So anyway, that's that. Later, y'all.